What's going on, everybody? Nice to be back. Playing a few tunes for you guys. Good to see you, everybody. Let me know if everything looks and sounds okay. I'm a bit rusty. I haven't done one of these in about a month, I think. But it's great to be back in New York. I was in Europe for about 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks. Performing with the great Samara Joy. We had a blast. We were all around France, Switzerland, Italy, Warsaw, a town in Germany, Prague. We had a great time. Sardinia. Yeah, it was beautiful. So much good food, good music, really nice audiences. So had a great time in Europe, but glad to be back in the States. And good to see you, everybody. Hey, Andrea, Suzanne, Matthew, Greg, Yu Yang, Terry. Yeah, hope everybody's doing great. All right. Hey, Gary, how you doing? Yeah, I got to think of what tunes I know. I've been playing basically the same repertoire for the last month. rainy. Here comes that rainy day. It is indeed a rainy afternoon here in New York. It's super humid, nice and gross. But Europe was so nice. All the weather there was great. Over in Paris, we had beautiful weather. I was walking around. The only time it rained, unfortunately, was in Sardinia, which was the last stop of the tour. And we were really hoping for some good sunny weather, some nice beaches. We didn't get that, but the food was so good. Italy always has the best food in the world. Even just basic, simple stuff always sounds tastes so good. And people treated us great. They gave us, beautiful meals, beautiful drinks. Hey, Monica, how are you? You were there for Cagliari. Nice. Yeah, that was a really fun way to close out the tour. That was a really fun one. I tried some culurgiones while I was in Sardinia, too, which were delicious. This one in 3. In Paris. We did that one at Duc de Lombard, actually over in Paris, and Samara really, on the plane ride, learned she translated it into French and ended up singing it in French at Duc de Lombard, Avril à Paris, and it was really nice. People loved it. Dave, that's too many requests, man. I can't keep up. You guys throw too many requests at me. There's no way I can keep up with all of them. All right, let's see. Thanks, Kathy. Thanks, Jose. Ooh, P.S. I love you. That's one I don't know, unfortunately. But let's see. Moonglow, I think we can do. Let's see if I can think of my key. It must have been moonglow, way up in the blue. It must have been moonglow that led me straight to you. I still hear you saying Dear one, hold me fast. And I started praying, dear one, please let this last. We seem to float right through the air. Heavenly songs seem to come from everywhere. And now when there's moon glow way up in the blue, I'll always remember that moon glow brought me you. We seem to float right through the air. Heavenly songs seem to come from everywhere. And now when there's moon glow way up in the blue, I'll always remember that moon glow gave me you. That moon glow gave me you. That moon glow gave me you. Yeah, nice one. Great request, Moon Glow. That's one of me and my wife's favorites, actually. She loves that tune. We're actually going to be playing it as part of our wedding, which is actually coming up next week. So I just got back to New York, but I'm actually leaving on Monday, going out to Hawaii. And my wife and I are going to finally have our wedding, which we planned originally 2 years ago. It got postponed from COVID and all that kind of stuff. So 2 years later on, we're about to go have our wedding out in Hawaii. So I'm leaving for that next week. And we actually have Moon Glow, I think, is the song we picked playing while people are sitting down for the ceremony and all that kind of stuff. We picked this beautiful old Oscar Peterson version of Moon Glow. So yeah, that's coming up. Thanks, everybody. We already got married back during COVID, but it was just the two of us because we couldn't have anybody over, all that. So we're finally having the party now with the wedding and everything. So, let's see. Dave asks, is it true that if you sing, you can better improvise with the piano? Maybe. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, I always talk to my students. Whenever you're playing an instrument, you should basically be singing through your instrument. And it's it's an exercise to try singing along with your right hand. Right. I always want to make sure that whatever I'm playing, I should be able to sing it, or at least, think it or hear it. So sometimes, yeah, I think it's definitely worthwhile to sing and play at the same time if you can. Thanks, everybody, for the wedding wishes. Really appreciate it. So yeah, I won't be here next week, but I promise starting in June I'll be doing these more regularly. In the meantime, as always, if you guys like what you hear, there's tip jar links in the video description, in the comments, or on my website, benpaterson.com. So thanks to everybody who drops a little wedding present or a little tip in the tip jar. We very much appreciate it. All right, speaking of which, actually, we had a couple tips and requests, which I will get to. Let me play something fast just to kind of warm up a little bit first. Bernie's tune. Trying to warm things up a little bit. All right. Thanks for the congratulations, everybody. Really appreciate it. Hey, Jack. How's it going, man? Thanks so much. Hope everything's well down with you. I wish I knew someone like you could love me. I wish I knew you placed no one above me. Did I mistake this for a real romance? I wish I knew, but only you can answer. If you don't care, why let me hope and pray so? Don't you lead me on. If I'm a fool, just say so. Should I keep dreaming on, or just forget you? What shall I do? I wish I knew. I wish I knew someone like you could love me. I wish I knew you place no one above me. Did I mistake this for real romance? I wish I knew, but only you can answer. If you don't care, why let me hope and pray so? Don't you lead me on. If I'm a fool, just say so. Should I keep dreaming on, or just forget you? What shall I do? I wish I knew. If you don't care, why let me hope and pray so? Don't you lead me on. If I'm a fool, just say so. Should I keep dreaming on, or just forget you? What shall I do? What shall I do? What shall I do? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. One of my favorites, one of my classics. Suzanne, that's so beautiful. Thank you so much for writing that. For those of you who can't see, Suzanne wrote, "May your marriage be as happy as mine was for 59 years." That's beautiful. Married to my soulmate, who was also my musical partner. That's super, super special. And thanks for writing that, Suzanne. That's super, just beautiful of you to say. Keeping fingers crossed that we'll get a beautiful 59 years. That's amazing. I can't think of anyone I know who's made it to 59 years of marriage. That's really, really beautiful. So thanks for writing that. Appreciate it. What's up, Francois? Hey, Julian. Thanks, Dave. Hey, Paul. Nice to see you, man. We're going to try something a little bit new. So Greg, who's on the channel here, he wrote in and asked for a Hoagie Carmichael tune. And this whole last tour I just did over in Europe with Samara Joy, one of her signature tunes is Stardust, which is a pretty hard tune. And I was going to just play it instrumental, but then I thought, let me see if I can sing it. So I might try and sing this one for you, Greg. And if it doesn't work out, I'll play it instrumental and we'll just do it that way. But I thought I'd give it a shot. There's New York chiming in. Yeah, Paul, I think we can do Detour Ahead. Let me try this Stardust first, and I'm going to have to read the lyrics, actually. this off. The sirens are here. Yeah, the sirens agree. That's right. All right, let's see. Oh, man. Hold on. I had the lyrics here just a second ago. It's crazy, these lyrics websites, they throw like a million ads at you just to see the lyrics. All right, Greg, this is for you. Let's give it a shot. I don't even know if this is exactly the right key, but let's find out. And now the purple dusk of twilight time steals across the meadows of my heart. High up in the sky, the little stars climb, always reminding me that we're apart. You wander down the lane and far away, leaving me a song that will not die. Love is now the stardust of yesterdays, the music of the years gone by. Sometimes I wonder how I spend the lonely night dreaming of a song. The melody haunts my reverie, and I am once again with you. When our love was new, and each kiss an inspiration. But that was long ago, and now my consolation is in the stardust of a song beside a garden wall, where stars are bright. You are in my arms. The nightingale tells his fairy tale of paradise where roses grew. Though I dream in vain, in my heart I will remain, my stardust memory, the memory of love's refrain. my stardust melody, the melody of love's refrain. All right. First crack at Stardust. That one's for you, Greg. Beautiful, beautiful tune. It's actually a tough tune, not only lyrically, but just harmonically. There's all kinds of cool stuff happening in there. There's also a bunch of different ways to play it. Nat King Cole does this thing where he plays it, he actually starts on the 4 chord, is C major, and then F7. But a lot of the bebop guys, or sort of more original changes, maybe it starts on an A minor. There's all this nice Barry Harris sort of passing stuff. So there's a lot you can do with that tune, actually. Wow, Jack said he and his wife celebrating 63 years of marriage. That's beautiful. I can imagine that you don't remember when you were single. I've only been married 2 years, and I can barely remember when I was single, too, actually. So after 63 years, I can only imagine. Gustav, I did not have time to visit Sweden this last trip. We just did France, Switzerland, Italy, Czech Republic, and one night in Warsaw. But hope to be back in Sweden soon. I've got lots of family there, and such a beautiful country. I'm not sure when exactly I'll be back, but thanks so much, Yuko. Hey, Rob, good to see you. Thanks so much, Trevor. Yeah, Hoagie Carmichael, he's a special one. Thanks, Pat. Thanks, Greg. Glad you liked it, man. Thanks, Ryan, Gordon, Milena. Yeah, Pikuma, that's one of Samara Joy's absolute classics. I mean, she really took that tune, especially with Pasquale. They really have a beautiful duo version of that. That's like one of their signature tunes for sure. So it was fun playing that with Samara. Pretty much, every show we did it. I think every show on this whole 3-week tour, we did Stardust in there somewhere. All right, let's see. Most difficult OP song? That's a tough one. I mean, Cakewalk is tough. there's a little bit of it, but to be honest, I'm pretty rusty at those tempos. I got to really work on playing those up tempo things because I just don't do it that often. I tend to just sit in those nice medium swingers, those like, or slightly faster, but real fast stuff definitely takes some extra practice. Milena, I do not have any performances scheduled in Hawaii. Just going to be hanging out doing wedding stuff and family stuff. We actually looked around, so we're going to be on the Big Island of Hawaii, and it's the biggest island, but it's actually the smallest population. So I looked around, and we don't even know if there's like a piano really anywhere, or it's hard to find one, for example. There is a jazz club we found called Gertrude's Jazz Club, but they seem to do all kinds of different stuff, so we'll see. Might drop in there while we're in town, but mostly I think we're just going to be by the pool, in the sun, at the beach, eating good food, all that kind of stuff. But let's do some others. Let's do some more Oscar. Let's play something on the pretty side. How about? Ooh, haven't done this one in a while. That's a beautiful Oscar composition called If You Only Knew. It took me a second to remember what that one was because I haven't played it in a while. But yeah, If You Only Knew, beautiful Oscar composition. Thanks so much, Matt. Thanks, Gustav. Yes, I've been listening to Oscar for many, many years. He's really the first inspiration to me, first reason I got into playing jazz in the first place. So Oscar is really one of the greats and one of my biggest inspirations for sure. So thanks, everybody. Yeah, the chords on that one, they're not super hard, but it takes a little bit of practice. He's also doing this very Oscar-y thing where Oscar does this a bunch, where he starts with the melody in like a major, in a sharp key. In this case, he's playing it in D major. But then when he goes to the solos, he goes up a half step to E flat. And I think it's because the sharp key kind of has a prettier sound, like a more pretty classical kind of sound. But then for the solos, it's nice to have the flat key. It's nice to have E flat. And he does the same thing in, there's a beautiful version he does of Falling in Love with Love. I'm not getting these arpeggios exactly right. Switches to F, or to B flat, sorry, for the solo. Almost got it. That's an old arrangement I haven't played in quite a while. But anyway, that's that signature Oscar thing where he plays the melody in the sharp key and then goes up a half step to the flat key for the solos. It's a nice little device. Nice. Always happy to talk about Oscar and to play some of his kind of stuff. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. As usual, there are tip jar links in the video description, in the comments, or at my website, benpaterson.com. Thanks to all of you who drop a little tip in the tip jar. Really helps me keep these live streams coming. I'll be back to them more regularly in June for sure. But got to head out for that wedding first. But anyway, thank you so much to all of you who write in each week with a little bit of a tip. Really helps me keep things moving. So thanks, everybody, for that. Pascal, I won't be. Will I be where? In New York in July? I think for some of it. I should be coming back to France in October as well, actually. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it, man. Let's see, what else we got here? As I walk down the street, seems everyone I meet gives me a friendly hello. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. The birds in every tree, they are so neighborly. They sing wherever I go. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. If you look at the amount in my bank account, I must confess that I'm slipping. But that don't bother me, 'cause confidentially I've got a dream, and it's a pippin'. And when the day is through, each night I'll hurry to a home where love waits, I know. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. As I walk down the street, seems everyone I meet gives me a friendly hello. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. The birds in every tree, they are so neighborly. They sing wherever I go. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. If you look at the amount in my bank account, I must confess that I'm slipping. But that don't bother me, 'cause confidentially I've got a dream, and it's a pippin'. And when the day is through, each night I'll hurry to a home where love waits, I know. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. slipping. But that don't bother me, 'cause confidentially I've got a dream, and it's a pippin'. And when the day is through, each night I'll hurry to a home where love waits, I know, I guess. I'm just a lucky soul, and so I guess I'm just a lucky soul, and so Lucky so-and-so. Always a nice one. Yeah, Gustav, I like what you mean, man, with that hang in the left. There's always that little, tension between the right hand and the left hand, where you put the phrasing and, where you kind of let all that stuff sit. The clearest example of that, of course, is Errol Garner, who basically plays super strict time with his left hand and then hangs back with the right. Yeah, always. It's so cool the way he does that. It's like he's got two brains happening at the same time. Hey, Greg, that's awesome, man. Glad you made it to NYC, even if only just for a day. Old One If by Land, that was the spot. Wow, you met me back there in 2013. That's right when I moved to New York. Crazy. Let's see. I had one more request, which I gotta do. This one's for Gary. Tune I haven't played in a while, but let's try it. that's you for you, Gary. When I Fall in Love. Yeah, beautiful one. If I had a piano at the wedding, I would play that. So thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks to everybody who dropped a little tip in the tip jar. Really, really appreciate it. Thanks to all of you who threw out the nice wedding wishes and wished us a happy wedding. So thanks so much, everybody. I will be gone the next, I guess it's the next 2 weeks. So I know I haven't been doing these on the regular as much as I used to, but I promise in June I will be back to it as regularly as I can. So thanks, everybody. It's so great to see you all. Great to be back playing music and hanging out with you all. I love seeing everybody in the comments. Thanks for all the kind words. Somebody said, if Monk, Bill Evans, and Oscar Peterson had a baby, it's me. I'll take that any day. That's beautiful. Thanks. So yeah, best wishes, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your weekend. And I'll see you soon. Well, I'm already a married man, but I'll see you as a doubly married man when I catch you next time. So thanks again, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.